Hey folks, Scott from IT Rockstars. Hope you're doing well. Apologies, I'm in the dark. I'm working late tonight and want to get this video out here for you guys and girls. Let me just bring up what I've got here. So I'm doing a talk in a few weeks' time for an event down in London. It's called the MSP Show. And we've got a new system here at IT Rockstars called the Shadow system. And I want to go over one of the elements of this. So it's a ranking factor when it comes to getting your website, your IT business website up to the top of Google. And it's a ranking factor that's been in existence for pretty much the same amount of time as search engines have been in existence. And that is backlinks. Now, I've talked about these before in these videos, and I'm going to cover some of the good backlinks you can get and some of the bad big backlinks you can get. Now, a backlink is a link from another website to your website. The way this used to work in the olden days of SEO is the more links you had, the higher up in the search you could get. So you could outrank your competitors just in the volume of links that you had. People got smart with that and manipulated the search. I'm guilty of doing this myself back in the olden days of SEO. It worked really well. But there's now quite smart algorithms in place from both Bing and Google to detect this type of nonsense. So when it comes to manipulating the search, you can't really do that, but you can work on best practices that the search engines tell you about. So the best practices that they have is, you can still use backlinks. It's making sure that they're natural as possible. You're not trying to manipulate the search. So some of the bad backlinks, I'll start with those first. Now these ones are very tempting because you can go to platforms like Fiverr or Upwork and you can pay very small amounts of money for very large amounts of backlinks. You can pay literally $5 or £5 and get 100,000 backlinks back to your website. The issue with that is the type of backlink that you're going to get. You're going to get it from a really low quality website that's probably got thousands, if not millions of other links that are going out to all these other websites. Google and the other search engines are going to see that, and they're basically just not going to pay attention to those types of links. They're just not going to use them at all when it comes to moving you up the search. There are other types of links which will actually have a negative effect on your presence in the search. So there's forum links. There's also the overuse of keywords in the backlinks themselves. So say you're trying to optimize your website for a particular keyword like IT support in your location. You can, quite often you'll find that SEO experts will tell you, put that keyword as your backlink to the link to your website. But the overuse of those keywords will be detected, and you have to basically make sure that your anchor text is natural looking as possible so that you're not detected as being complete spam or trying to manipulate the search. And then there's just non-trustworthy sites that are out there that you just want to go and get a link from. They might have been, they're non-SSL, and they might have had a phishing attack, or they've maybe had some malware injection. And these are usually actually how a lot of these links appear. There'll be a piece of malware that will be installed on the website, and the links start popping up. So that's the bad backlinks. But the good backlinks that you should be going for are niche specific backlinks. So backlinks like there's a website called MSP Near Me. It's a directory of managed service providers. You can get a link on that website. There's another one called Cloud Tango. These are relevant to the industry that you operate in because you're probably an IT service-based business. So if you appear in one of these directories, it's relevant to what it is that you're doing. The other type are the local backlinks. These are links from local directories. So if you are a member of BNI, you can go on your profile there. You can get a link from that local chapter. Same with the Chamber of Commerce. If you're a member there, you can get a link from them, or any other of these networking groups or committees or trusts that you might be a part of, getting a local link. Then there's the industry-specific backlinks. These are backlinks from maybe the industries that you operate in. So maybe you're one of these smart MSPs that actually niches down and works with a particular type of industry. Going after links on those types of directories is also useful. And then the fourth one that I've got here in the list are authority sites. There's a lot of authority sites out there. To give you an example of an authority site, it's a site like LinkedIn. I quite often see IT companies and they don't have their company page set up correctly. They don't have a link to their website from their company page. Well, LinkedIn is one of the biggest sites on the internet. And there's many of these big sites. It's not just social media network sites. There's sites like Wikipedia as well, Glassdoor, Crunchbase, all of those types of authority sites that are business-based. You want to get links from them, high authority sites. And the final one, the best one that I think is the client sites, your client sites. They're going to be niche specific, they're going to be industry specific, or they're going to be locally specific. How do you get a backlink from your clients? That's the first step. You maybe actually are already providing their web hosting, or maybe you're doing part of their website for them. Some MSPs do that type of work. Putting your link, your website in their footer wouldn't be seen as a problem. Just make sure you use the company name and or use that anchor text. The other way that you can do this with clients is say, hey, we'd love to write up a case study as a guest post on your website, on your blog. And we really want to, the purpose of the post, this is how you position it to your client, is to promote your business to the prospects that are reading the blog post based on the technologies that you're using that we've helped you implement that make your clients happy. And then you can go and get a link from that guest post. That is a contextual link, so it works really well. So that's backlinks, folks. There are other types of backlinks. There's some amazing types of backlinks. I will go into this in a future video. If you want to find out more about these types of backlinks, the ones that work extremely well, which aren't in here, check out the website SEOwithscott.com. Within there, you'll find out all about backlinks. But I'll also show you how one MSP is getting 84 sales appointments every single month using search engine optimization. Take it easy. Catch you later.